the RMS Titanic. Perhaps no other ship in history has captured the imagination so completely. A monument to human ingenuity, she was also a stage for a tragedy that continues to resonate more than a century later. We know the stories of the passengers, the millionaires in first class, the families seeking new lives in America. But what of the men and women who kept the ship running? The crew of the Titanic, numbering over 800 souls, often fade into the background of the narrative. Their stories, however, are no less compelling. From the stoic captain on the bridge to the engineers battling tirelessly below decks, these individuals faced the unimaginable with courage and unwavering duty. In the face of disaster, they became heroes, their actions a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. In this series, we will delve into the lives and experiences of the crew of the Titanic, exploring their roles, their sacrifices, and their enduring legacy. At the helm of the Titanic stood Captain Edward John Smith, a seasoned mariner with decades of experience. His career at sea began at the age of 13, and he steadily rose through the ranks of the White Star Line. Known for his calm demeanor and air of quiet authority, Captain Smith was highly respected by his crew and passengers alike. The Titanic was to be his final command before retirement.
Little did I know that this voyage, intended to be a crowning achievement, would instead become a test of my leadership in the face of unimaginable adversity.
As the gravity of the situation unfolded, Captain Smith remained a steadfast presence on the bridge, issuing orders and striving to maintain order amidst the chaos. Accounts from survivors paint a picture of a man who faced his fate with stoicism and dignity. Some recall seeing him on the bridge as the ship slipped beneath the waves, a testament to his unwavering sense of duty. Captain Smith's actions that night have been the subject of much debate, but his legacy as a dedicated and experienced captain remains. His story, like those of so many others on board, serves as a reminder of the human cost of this disaster. Though lost to the depths of the Atlantic, Captain Edward John Smith's name will forever be linked to the Titanic, his life and career a poignant chapter in the ship's enduring legend. Henry Wilde, the Titanic's chief officer, was a veteran seaman with a long and distinguished career. He had joined the Titanic's crew only days before its maiden voyage, transferred from its sister ship, the Olympic. As chief officer, Wilde was responsible for the day-to-day running of the ship, overseeing cargo operations, navigation, and the crew.
On the night of the sinking, I played a crucial role in the evacuation efforts. I worked tirelessly to maintain order on deck, directing passengers to lifeboats and ensuring that women and children were given priority.
His calm demeanor and clear commands were instrumental in preventing even greater loss of life. Witnesses recall his unwavering dedication to duty. Even as the ship sank lower into the water, he continued to assist with the launching of lifeboats until the very end, his actions a testament to his courage and selflessness. Chief Officer Wilde did not survive the sinking, but his bravery and commitment to the safety of those aboard the Titanic will never be forgotten. His story is a stark reminder of the many unsung heroes of that fateful night, individuals who put the well-being of others before their own. Though his time on the Titanic was brief, Henry Wilde's legacy of bravery and sacrifice continues to inspire. William Murdoch, the Titanic's first officer, was a highly experienced officer with a reputation for competence and decisiveness. He had served on several of the White Star Line's most prestigious vessels, earning the respect of his peers and superiors. On that fateful night in April 1912, Murdoch found himself thrust into a nightmare scenario, his actions forever etched in the annals of maritime history. As the officer in charge on the bridge when the Titanic struck the iceberg, Murdoch was responsible for making split-second decisions that would determine the fate of the ship and its passengers. He immediately ordered the ship to turn hard to starboard and engines full astern, attempting to avoid a direct collision. Despite his efforts, the iceberg grazed the starboard side of the Titanic, sealing the ship's fate. In the chaotic minutes that followed, Murdoch supervised the loading and launching of lifeboats, adhering to the women and children first protocol. His actions undoubtedly saved lives, but the limited number of lifeboats meant that many were left behind. Murdoch's own fate remains a mystery, with conflicting accounts of his final moments. Some survivors reported seeing him assisting with the launching of lifeboats until the very end, while others claimed he had taken his own life. Regardless of the circumstances of his death, William Murdoch's legacy is one of courage and unwavering dedication to duty in the face of unimaginable pressure. His story serves as a reminder of the immense responsibility shouldered by those at sea and the often unbearable burdens they are forced to bear. Deep within the bowels of the Titanic, Chief Engineer Joseph Bell and his team of stokers and firemen worked tirelessly to keep the ship's engines running. These men, often unseen and unheralded, were the unsung heroes who kept the Titanic steaming across the vast expanse of the Atlantic. Their work was demanding and dangerous, requiring long hours in hot, cramped conditions. When disaster struck, Joseph Bell and his men found themselves on the front lines of a desperate battle to save the ship. They worked feverishly to shore up the damaged compartments, desperately trying to buy precious time for the evacuation. Despite their efforts, the relentless influx of water proved too much to overcome. As the situation grew increasingly dire, Bell and his men continued to work, their dedication to duty unwavering. They knew that their efforts, though ultimately futile, might give those above a fighting chance for survival. Joseph Bell and his entire engineering team perished that night, their sacrifice a testament to their bravery and unwavering commitment to their duty. Their story is a poignant reminder of the often overlooked heroes of the Titanic, the men who labored tirelessly below decks. Their contribution to the ship's operation and the well-being of those aboard often forgotten in the shadow of tragedy. Their sacrifice, however, stands as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Charles Joanne, the Titanic's chief baker, is a man whose story stands out amidst the tragedy. His tale of survival is as improbable as it is remarkable, a testament to both luck and human resilience. As the ship sank beneath the waves, Joanne found himself on the upper decks, assisting with the evacuation efforts. He helped load women and children onto lifeboats, even giving up his own spot to ensure the safety of others. As the situation grew increasingly desperate, Joanne reportedly made his way to the ship's stern, where he calmly smoked a cigarette and sipped brandy as the Titanic slipped beneath the waves. He claimed to have barely felt the icy water, attributing his survival to the alcohol he had consumed. Joanne managed to stay afloat for hours, clinging to a piece of debris until he was eventually rescued by a lifeboat. His survival, against all odds, is a testament to the unpredictable nature of disaster and the remarkable resilience of the human spirit. Charles Joanne's story became a source of fascination for many, a glimmer of hope amidst the overwhelming tragedy. His experience serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, human strength and the will to survive can prevail. The sinking of the Titanic remains one of the most poignant maritime disasters in history. While the stories of the passengers, particularly those in first class, have been told and retold, it is essential to remember the men and women who made up the ship's crew. They were not simply employees, they were skilled professionals, husbands and fathers, sons and brothers, each with their own dreams, aspirations, and loved ones waiting for them at home. Their bravery and dedication in the face of unimaginable terror stand as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. As we reflect on the 100th anniversary of the Titanic's sinking, let us remember the sacrifices made by the crew, the unsung heroes who worked tirelessly to save lives and maintain order amidst the chaos. Their stories deserve to be remembered and honored, their courage a beacon of hope amidst the tragedy. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Titanic's crew, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical stories. Together, let us continue to uncover the hidden narratives that have shaped our world.